It's time. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome into the Jack Burford Chevrolet Sports Show live on WBON TV and on radio at WEKY, WKXO, and WIRV. Support your favorite team with apparel from Campus Warehouse and join us here on the Jack Burford Chevrolet Sports Show. Also brought to you by Bishop Small Engine Repair and Nuevo Vallarta. And now let's go live to your host, Michael Watkins and Samantha Burford.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome into the Jack Burford Chevrolet Sports Show. Samantha Burford, Michael Watkins here with you on an absolutely gorgeous but still cold Monday night here in...
Not just any Monday night.
That's true.
Either.
It is Valentine's Day.
It is Valentine's
Day. Happy Valentine's Day, everybody.
That's right.
And hope you're having a good Monday evening. If you're out and about, got your loved one, your sweet on your mind. Let's talk some local sports. And man, we got a
a packed show.
We always say we got a packed show.
Our
we
hearts
literally
are full.
have guests for every segment, and we're going to start with Eku Baseball.
Absolutely.
And one player you are going to know, Logan Thomason, played baseball at Madison Central, and we know about the lineage of Madison Central baseball. What
That's
a great
Long
run
history.
It's been for Steve Roof. And we got Kendall Ewell, who's got some good accolades as well himself. But, guys, welcome into the show. We appreciate y'all being here, and it's time for baseball season. Logan, let's talk with you. We're, 2 or 3 days away from the start of the season, and I know you guys were talking about it here before we came on the air, and you're excited to finally get out there and play against somebody else other than yourself.
Yeah, we've been ready since August, to be honest. As soon as we stepped on the field, we all knew that we had something on this team, and we feel like we have something to prove from last year, and I think we have a shot this year, and we're all ready to play on Friday. Everybody's really excited.
That is exciting because most people don't think in the middle of February
Yeah.
that it's baseball season. But you guys have been practicing and getting ready for this, even in this cold weather. So tell us about this weekend and what's coming up.
Yeah, our last, I'd say, 5 inter-squads, the weather's been crazy. One day it'll be 50 degrees with 40 miles an hour winds, or 25 degrees and snowing a little bit. So, but no, we're really excited. We're opening up in Georgia, so hopefully the weather will be a lot better there. But, I mean, even if it snows there, we're prepared. We're ready for anything, to be honest.
Well, Kendall, let's talk to you. So you guys open up the season with Mercer. Talk about that series and how important it is for you guys to get off to a good start in this non-conference schedule.
Well, I think it's always important to come out to a hot start. Mercer is a caliber team. They're a team like us in mid-major, so we have something to prove, even if we have Kentucky on the other side of the field. So I think it's important to start out high for Mercer. Yep.
Well, Logan, we were talking before we came on the air about, obviously you played at Madison Central and you got Bryce Travis. You said there was another Madison Central baseball player on there. But there's a lot of Kentucky kids that play on this team, and for Coach Prothrow to have all these local guys, I think it means something for you guys to be able to play here because you're from here. This is your hometown, and it means something for you to have the EKU across your chest.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, there's some guys from my high school on the team, and there's a lot of guys that I've played against in the past, like in high school and stuff like that. And we kind of joke around all the time saying that they never beat Madison Central and all that every time. But, no, we're all good friends, put the
pass
what
behind.
you call it, all that aside.
Yeah.
But, no, we all come together pretty good, and, we're just all teammates now.
Well, let's talk about the ASUN, and let's talk about some of these teams that you guys will be playing in this new conference. Who are you most looking forward to?
To be honest, anybody, I guess.
They're
if
ready.
You ask,
They don't care who they play.
I mean,
They're just ready.
If you ask anybody on our team, we probably all have the same answer for you. So, I mean, we're looking forward to playing anybody. It doesn't really matter the opponent we play. We just go out there and play our game.
You feel the same way?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I
They're
like
just
it.
ready to play.
Well, I think, too, whenever you've been playing against each other, and you hear it all the time with football, baseball, obviously, when you're playing against your teammates
Scrimmages
for so long, you're ready to just hit somebody else or compete against somebody else and make those games matter. And your guys in non-conference schedule, a lot of teams that I think fans would be interested in seeing. You got Kentucky State, Ohio, Marshall, Dayton, Bowling Green. You got Western Kentucky, got Bellarmine, Xavier, Morehead State, Northern Kentucky, Jacksonville State. So there's a lot of some good home games people can come watch as well. And some of these non-conference games I think are going to be very appealing for folks to come out and watch EKU baseball because y'all put a good product on the field. And you look at the field itself. I mean,
I was getting ready to say that.
Yeah, it's an amazing facility.
It's probably not new to them, but it's still new to us, that new field.
So talk about that and what it's like playing out there on the new field and just how beautiful it is when you're out there playing and you look out there and you see the facility itself.
I mean, yeah, they put a lot of money into us. They really they trust us and they take care of us. And, it feels really great knowing that we have coaches and, our whole organization that looks out for us like that. So, yeah.
Yeah, right now we say it every week. Right now's the time to be a Colonel.
Yeah.
I mean, everything is new, fresh. Obviously, they did the baseball field a while ago, just revamped football.
Yeah.
So it's pretty exciting right now. You have to be excited to be out there in this new facility and ready to start the season.
Well, let's talk about Kendall. So, Kendall, you were listed as the top prospect in the ASUN Conference for the 2022 Major League Baseball Draft by D1Baseball.com. So, when you hear that, I mean, that's a big accolade for this entire conference for you to be the guy. So, what's that feel like for you when you hear that, and how does that make you feel?
Well, it's a blessing. I'm honored to have that honor bestowed upon me, but at the same time, I just want to help my team win. So, yeah.
Humble. He's very humble.
Yeah, well, that's good, though. And you guys open up, again, this weekend with that 3-game series, and then that's the first of 10 straight home games is scheduled for February 23rd against Kentucky State. You can go online and get your tickets now, but looking back at some of your accolades, you were selected to the Ohio Valley Conference All-Freshman team in 2021. And you hit .303 with 11 doubles, 7 home runs, 34 RBI, and 31 runs scored. So obviously a good season for you in the last year, coming into this year, new conference. So what are you thinking that you're going to have to change up maybe as you enter this new conference against new competition? Kind of an upgrade for you guys as far as who you're going to be playing. So what are you trying to do with your game to make sure that you're ready to get out there in this new conference?
Me personally, I don't think I can change much. Just be myself out there at all times and help my teammates become better versions of themselves as well. And if all that works, then the whole team clicks and we all win. So.
All right, I want to know, in baseball, you guys always have some superstitions. Who's got the superstitions? Either one of you? Or tell us even a teammate, or can we even talk about it
y'all
on
have
the air?
Does anybody on the team have one? I feel like in baseball, you've got the history of the game. It's such a big deal. But nowadays, I feel like we're kind of swinging into the modern times with things, with how things are done. Are you guys kind of seeing a difference with that too? As far as just how things are being done with baseball itself, and trying to speed up the game and make the game, more entertaining for fans. Are you guys trying to do that, and do you see that as yourself?
Yeah.
Well, as far as the superstitions go, I wouldn't say that I'm that superstitious, but it's kind of a normal thing. I'll say a quick prayer before every at-bat, just hopefully I get a little help up there. But, no, I mean, actually, yeah. I mean, you can see with the MLB lockout right now, they're trying to change up a lot of things, and, yeah, they're trying to speed up the game. I mean, there's been talks about umpires and things like that, and, yeah, times are really changing with baseball, hopefully for the better, though.
And what about you? Are you seeing that same thing? And is there something that you would like to see change, maybe as a player yourself, that maybe you'd like to see kind of amped up or taken down or changed?
Well, me personally, I feel like the game of baseball will always have like the same kind of play to it.
Yeah. So
baseball, me personally, I don't think it would be that much different as long as I can be myself on the field, and then that's the game I play.
Do you guys watch a lot of baseball when you're not playing yourself? Like maybe whether it be Major League Baseball or even minor league baseball. The Legends now there's 2 teams competing in Lexington now, 2 pro teams that are coming 20 minutes up the road. Do you all watch a lot of baseball outside of playing yourself?
I believe we do.
You got a
who do you
favorite
root for?
team?
Yeah, that's what I want to know.
Yeah, I'm a big Reds fan.
Okay.
Well, I'm South Side with the White Sox. So.
Okay, there you go.
Cool. Have you been to a game? That facility is fantastic.
Yeah, Guarantee Rate is a beautiful field.
It
is. A beautiful site. So.
Well, you guys have got some teammates that are getting some cool publicity as well. You got Will Bryan, who is ranked as the 5th best prospect in this conference. Infielder Jalen Jones is 9th. And we got Logan Thomason rated at number 22. And, Logan, you played shortstop a lot at Central. Is that kind of still where you're at here at Eastern, or do you kind of move around some?
Yeah, you'll see me at shortstop. But, I mean, anything could happen. The lineup could change, but as of right now, I think that's where I'll be playing, but it doesn't matter really where I play. I think we have 4 or 5 shortstops that could play shortstop on our team at a high level too. So
you guys have seen a lot of change, obviously. With you being at Eastern, you go from Coach Thompson, who was so good here. He's at Georgetown now, to Coach Prothrow last year. Now you're moving into the new conference. A change there. And a lot of times I feel like baseball players too, you don't like changes. You all were talking about. So with these new changes, has it been kind of hard for you all to kind of keep with your routines that you have?
You can go if you want to.
Yeah, well, that's probably that question. Yeah, just start with this, Logan.
As far as change, I mean, I'm pretty comfortable with Coach Prothrow and our whole coaching staff. I mean, they're coaches that I really would like to play for, and he always says that he's a coach that he would like to play for as well. He's the kind of coach that'll tell you like it is. He's not going to sugarcoat anything. I mean, after practice, he'll tell us, yeah, you guys could have got beat by everybody on our schedule today, and then the next day we turn around, he'll be like, I'll take my chances with you guys against anybody in the country. So I really like playing for Coach Pro and all of our coaches. I mean, there's some really great coaches, and I think that they prepare us well.
Same thing, Kendall.
Yeah, Coach Pro is a great guy along with Coach Walden and other coaches. So they prepare as well for the games, and we're looking forward to going to battle with them.
When you talk about EKU baseball, we've seen the changes that they've made, and they're trying to bring fans out, and we know that a lot of the folks that come out and watch these games are students. So, are you all doing anything yourselves, or do you know anything that the team is doing to try to draw some of these students out? Whether it be, let's get off
something
TikTok
out of PAL
let's get off TikTok and Snapchat for a while. Let's go watch some baseball. So, what are you guys doing to try to get those fans and those students to come out and watch you all play?
Well, I know if we need to get on the roll first to get guys winning, because to guys to come. So we can't be playing bad baseball out there to expect people to come. So we got to be playing good baseball to put on a show for people. So that's first and foremost.
Hey, chicks dig the long ball, right? That's what the saying is. I mean, I know it's true. And I know, Logan, you hit a lot of home runs when you were at Central, and you all had a really the history of this Madison Central program. Do you talk to Coach Roof a lot still? Do you have a good relationship?
Yeah, I talk to him from time to time, and Coach Withers. I see them sometimes, and sometimes I'll come back to Central and work out there or whatever. But our off days are on Mondays here in baseball season, so I'm pretty sure I'll be out there on Mondays at Central sometimes.
I think that's good.
I think that's one thing that I've, and you see it a lot with the coaches here in the community, with any of the schools, but especially Coach Roof, what he's done. I don't know if did you all do the Christmas thing when you were there, where you all would Team Santa?
I think they started that my senior year.
Okay,
I could be wrong, but I know we did do that my senior year.
Yeah, and then you all do the Whitaker Bank, the workouts that you all do. So you do a lot of things to try to involve, and bring the team together. At Eastern, do you all do a lot of stuff like that to just try to
bond?
Kind of have that team chemistry off the field and then see it come on the field as well?
Yeah, I mean, we have dinners with each other, and we see each other every day, so we hang out with each other and stuff like that. But yeah, I mean, like I said, we see each other every single day. We're really great friends with each and every one of us, and we hang out all the time at night. But it doesn't matter.
Kendall, last question before we let you guys go: what are the expectations for EKU baseball this year?
Our expectation is to win. Win. Not just win on the field, but win off the field as well. I know Coach Pro really hammers that into us. The winning on the field is just as important as winning off the field. So I expect a lot of guys going their heart, doing their best out there. So
I love that.
So Logan, for it to be a successful season, what do you guys need to do? Is it winning the ASUN? Is it winning a certain number of games? For this to be a successful year in your first year in this conference, what do you all have to do?
Well, win would be the ultimate goal each and every day, but to get to the ultimate goal, I guess I'll bring out a Coach Pro quote here. But we kind of go day by day, so each day we want that to be better than the previous day. And I think if we keep doing that as we've been doing, we'll reach the ultimate goal. It doesn't. If we go out there and he just rolls the balls out there and tells us to go play like he says he wants to do, I think that we have a great shot at it.
Well, we're super excited to watch you guys, and this 10-game home stretch is going to be fantastic. It's going to allow you guys to get some fans to come and keep coming.
The weather is going to be turning warm, folks. You can get your tickets now online. EKU baseball season tickets can be purchased at ekusports.com /2022 baseball ticks, or you can call 844-3-GO-BIG-E. Get your tickets now. If you have any questions, call that number, get those questions answered, and get out there and support these guys. 2 really good baseball players. They have a really good baseball team, and looking forward to watching you guys swing the bats this year. That's Go Colonels, right? All right, that's Logan Thomas and Kendall Ewell. Appreciate you guys coming over with us. Step aside for a short commercial break. We are loaded with guests today, folks. We'll be right back
can hear 'em.
with Swim. Swim's going to be here to join us when we come back on the Jack Burford Chevrolet Sports Show.
What does in transit mean? When you see that on our website at jackburford.com, it means your favorite Chevy is on the way. Call us at 859-623-3350 to reserve it, and we'll keep you updated throughout the entire process. See, it's that easy. Reserve your new Chevy today at jackburford.com. Your vehicle is now in transit.
As long as I'm breathing, you know I'm not dying.
I'm Michelle. And I'm Jennifer. And in the spring of 1992, Bishop Small Engine Repair was born in our mom and dad's barn in Estill County.
Then in the fall of 1992, we made the move to Madison County, where we are today. With the support of our family, customers, and community, we have continued to grow in the outdoor power industry. With a full line of products from Cupcadet, Grasshopper, Echo, and Shindawa, we can help you tackle your yard so you can enjoy it with your family. Bishop Small Engine Repair, where our focus is our customer. Stop on in, 119 North Estill Avenue in Richmond. We can't wait to see you.
Locally family-owned and operated Bluegrass Restoration and Construction is a full-service construction company offering full-service home maintenance. Bluegrass Restoration specializes in wind, fire, and water damage and mold remediation with 24/7 emergency services. Bluegrass Restoration and Construction is here to serve you during any emergency. All their services are performed in-house with no subcontractors. No job is too big or small for Bluegrass Restoration and Construction. Give them a call at 859-353-1133.
Who makes the best meal in Richmond? Nuevo Vallarta. Friendly service, a place that's good for kids and good for groups. Head to Nuevo Vallarta on Big Hill Avenue in Richmond. Nuevo Vallarta is known for warm hospitality, great prices, great food, and the best margaritas and fajitas in town. Doesn't a huge 32-ounce ice-cold beer sound great? Start with an appetizer, order a la carte, or choose from their huge menu of Mexican favorites for grown-ups and kids. Nuevo Vallarta on Big Hill Avenue in Richmond.
Patrick O'Neill has been serving Central and Eastern Kentucky since 1995. When someone is accused of something they didn't do, or when a good person makes a mistake, they need the best representation they can find, and that's Patrick O'Neill. Whether it's criminal defense, Social Security, disability, personal injury, workers' compensation, or deeds and wills. When you need legal advice, trust the expertise of Patrick O'Neill. He will get you the money you deserve. His office is located in Jackson, but Patrick practices all over Central and Eastern Kentucky. For more information or for a free consultation, call 606-666-2990.
Well, we can pass it around, whatever they want to do.
Good evening. Welcome back into the Jack Burford Chevrolet Sports Show. It's Listen, we love live TV, don't we? I mean, it's fun. You never know what you're going to hear, what you're going to see. And we have got a loaded show tonight and a really good swim team here with us. And Coach Chapman.
The best region champions.
Well, yeah, can we get us some applause? Let's get us some applause.
We need
we got a good crowd in
here.
Yeah,
we need
Let's get some crowd.
We got lots of parents.
Let's get that going first.
Yeah, it's pretty exciting.
So, Coach, you know, it's crazy to me. So on the newscast today, I was like, you're going to have to get a trophy case pretty much for each team at Madison Central right now because it's just no matter what the sport is, it's so incredible what the programs are doing up there. So before we get into what you all are doing, let's talk about the momentum right now within Madison Central and what it's like as you all just keep racking up these
between
region
bowling,
and
football, basketball. We've got regional champions everywhere.
all over the place.
Archery.
So what's it like to be involved in the school and see all these teams just win and compete?
Well, it starts with a great principal. It starts with a great athletic director, and just the expectation is we work hard as coaches. The kids work hard, and we encourage each other as coaches to, you're next. So we say jokingly to Coach Roof, well, Coach Fife just got his. Now it's your turn. So But no, it's just lots and lots of hard work. And I talked to Coach Feldhaus this afternoon, and I said nobody works harder than your wife.
Yeah.
And that's pretty awesome that they brought home that national title.
Yeah, well, just in the last week, you see what you guys did. The wrestling goes and win their first region
region.
championship since 2019, and then national
Bowling
title.
bowling won region.
So it's just the accolades are
impressive
incredible
right now.
So let's talk about your team. You got a lot of girls back here behind you. Let's talk about all of them back
winning
here.
right here.
Yeah, 5 straight, right? 5 straight regional titles and overall wins.
Yes,
so
yes.
talk about the girls back here behind you, and they're
we
young
let the girls
too.
go before the boys. That was important.
Well, ladies
today.
first. You got to go ladies first.
ladies
These guys
first
know
today.
that.
Well
so.
deserved.
This is a very young team.
Yeah.
So we're going to have success. Hopefully, we'll have success as every year goes. But this is an outstanding team. Young kids all the way up till juniors. No seniors this year. We have 14 swims that we're going to have for our state meet. All 3 relays. One relay can get as high as maybe 3rd if we swim, and we're all on point. Maybe 6th in the other one, and then top 16 in our other one. So outstanding.
Yeah.
If everything works right, we could be a top 10 team. We're going to give it our best, and we're going to go all out.
So state is when? How much
State-
longer do they have to prepare?
We have prelims for boys on Friday morning, finals on Friday evening, and then Saturday is these ladies. They'll be performing in the morning, and then hopefully we'll bring all 8 of them back in the evening.
You've even got some 7th graders on this team.
Yes. We have Miss Marley Cooksey's behind me, and Miss Lena Brown. So if you want to ask them a question, they're
Well, I mean, you got Marley in the spotlight of her older sister, Isabel. Now, Isabel is at what, Cumberland?
Yes.
Yeah. So, I mean, do you talk to her quite a bit? You get any advice from her?
I do. I saw her yesterday. She's doing well. She really likes the team, so everything's going good.
Well, good.
And your dad couldn't convince you to do basketball. No girls
Couldn't.
basketball.
Basketball was not the right way for me this time.
They're all swimmers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think with
They have cousins that swim too. It's a whole family tradition of swimming.
So what makes a good swimmer? What do you all do to kind of just make yourself good swimmers?
I think it's a lot of teamwork. Like your teammates play a big part in it. They push you every day. Coaches, they're always there. And I think it's just you have to work hard and you have to be there every day. You have to show up and you have to work hard.
Now, swimming can be a lot of alone time in the water.
Yeah.
Let's share your thoughts with other girls.
Well,
Tell
Coach,
us.
before we talk to them all, give us all the names. Run down the names for us. And
all right. Okay, so we got Emma McDowell. She's going to swim, I believe, the 50 free and 100 free.
Okay.
Right? And she'll be on 2 relays. And then we got Lily Kate Keaton. She's going to swim the 50 free and then 2 or 3 relays. And then we have Lena Brown back here, 100 fly and 200 IM, and then a couple relays. And then Marley Cooksey, 200 free and
the
100,
IM. She's doing the IM.
What did I say? 200 free and then 100 back.
Oh, the back.
And then a couple relays. And then we have Lauren Hagan. She's going to be on a relay or an alternate. And then Zoe Pinson, she is an 8th grader. She'll be on a relay potentially. And then Kirsten Eads, she'll be on a relay. And then Cameron Duff, and Cameron could be on a relay too. So we got eight young ladies that are outstanding, and we're just thrilled to death to be able to compete at a high level. And we're very thankful to be on tonight's show.
Well, I appreciate you all coming over too. And listen, whenever something like this happens, it's important to showcase the talent that we have in this county.
Right.
And not only did you all win, but you all had model did great. We're going to have the model boys team on in a few moments, and Southern did the Patterson girls.
Right.
They've been good too throughout the years. So it's like the Madison County Invitational almost whenever these teams come to compete in this regional tournament. So talk about that, and just why do you think there is so much success in this county in this sport?
Well, I just think that there's a lot of great coaches. There's a lot of families that promote swimming, and they all come together and they swim for a specific team based on their school or even in a club situation, and we all work together and come together. So when we show up at the state, we bounce ideas off each other, and just kind of our region kind of comes together and does a good job together.
Now, you guys recently, in 2018, 2019, something like that, switched to a different region.
Right, we're
So
in
there's
Region 9.
Region 9 now. So a lot of those new records that these girls were setting is much different, right? I mean,
Right.
why the switch?
You know what? I'm not really sure. I know that they wanted to balance out the different regions within, so they made a 9th region, and then they added us and Model and Madison Southern and Brea to the 9th region, which was more of a southern eastern region. But it's worked out well for us, and we're happy where we're at. And,
Good.
Yep.
Well, let's talk to some of these girls.
Yes,
so
let's talk to the girls.
So Emma, right? So you're Emma, right? Am I saying that? Emma McDowell.
Emma's
So
over here.
let's start with you, and then we'll kind of just pass it around. Why do you love swimming? What is it about swimming that you just love to go out there and compete?
Well, the friendships that you make in swim is like, I don't know, the bonds that I've made is like really good, and I don't know, I just like it.
Like I said, you have to like it because there's a lot of private, quiet time in that water.
Yeah, I think that's something that I like. Like when we have like long sets, I like to think to myself, and that's like something that gets me through the practices.
When did you get into swimming? Like at what age?
I was in 4th grade.
4th grade.
And
wow.
my dad was like, my mom and dad were like, we think that you would be really good at swimming, and so then
Just throw you in the water.
Yeah.
Swim.
Yeah, there you go. So let's go this way. So what? If you want to start with us, or?
Sure.
Okay. What was your name?
Cameron.
Cameron. Okay. So same question for you. Like, what do you love about swimming?
I really like the people that I swim with. I've made really good friendships. Kirsten here is like my best friend. I love her to death. And it's a very interesting sport, and I'm not very coordinated, so it's like the only thing I'm good at.
Kirsten, same question with you. I mean, so why do you like to swim?
I mean, yeah, I made all of my friends, like, these are my best friends in, like, the whole world. But at the same time, I've been doing it since I was 5, so it's really the only thing that I've known to do.
All right. So let's pass it back. The same question. We'll just keep it going.
Just like everyone else said, it's a lot about the friendships and the people that you meet, and you really make a great bond with everyone that you get to swim with. And it's a really fun sport, and it pushes you a lot.
Okay. We'll keep it rolling. Yeah, just there you go, Coach.
Yeah, we don't want to strangle
Coach. I think,
Coach.
the hard work definitely, like, pushes you, and obviously bonds are a really big part of it. I'm just going to be like everyone else. I like the friendships I make. I like swimming every day. It gives me something to do, to look forward to. I like to go to practice and just see everyone, and that's about it.
That's a Cooksey personality right there. You can just tell. You can just tell.
She's a hard worker.
Again, I like the friendship, but I also like the satisfaction of, like, getting a good time or just doing well in a meet.
Yeah, there you go. All right, you're the last one. Finish us off. What do you like about swimming?
My favorite thing is definitely the friendships and the coaches, because you're all coming together for like one goal, and we have the same goal. And so when we come together and we achieve it, it's really cool.
Well, Coach, we'll wrap this up with you, and just you go ahead. I'll let you.
I want to know, whoever wants to answer it. Like, during this region, obviously you've worked so hard, you have long practices, and then when Coach tapers you, and you finally see those times, and those times are incredible, and you're like, oh my gosh, I didn't know I could swim that fast. How exciting is that? Tell me mentally.
I just think you've got a lot running through your head, and once you just see your time and you know that you've worked hard for that, it's just really nice to see that all your hard work's paid off.
Yeah.
It's really exciting. You want to say anything?
Especially if it's a stroke that you're not used to doing. What if you're used to doing, the butterfly, and coaches now put you in the backstroke or something?
Is there a doggy paddle race? Do y'all have those? That's what I do. I'm the doggy paddle. So, yeah, there's not one of those. See, I would come in first if there was, though.
Maybe when they win and they throw the coaches in. They threw you in, right?
Yeah. You give the mic to Coach. Let's see what he's saying. Madison, that's what I need. I need some of those. Yeah.
We need some floaties.
So,
they were selling cups. We could have bought some cups. That's what we need in front of us today.
So we've got Central, Model, and Southern combined to win 16 of the 22 events in this tournament. So Marley wins 2 events. Central's team took the top spot in 4 relay events. 3 of these girls, you got the 200 medley, the 200 free, and the 400 free. And again, the 5th straight region title for the girls and overall title. And we know we got the boys waiting, but girls, we appreciate you all coming over. Congratulations on a great year, and we'll switch you guys out. We'll take a short commercial break. We'll come back. We'll get the guys on, and we'll see how they feel. And I want to know who's better. So if we ask you all, you're going to say the girls are better. We'll see what the guys say whenever we come back. We're live.
I think with swimming, it's a points game. So
the points don't lie, right?
The points don't lie.
Well, in basketball, I always say the ball don't lie. So maybe in swim, the points don't lie.
That's right.
We'll come back here live at Jack Burford Chevrolet. This is the Jack Burford Chevrolet Sports Show.
What does in transit mean? When you see that on our website at jackburford.com, it means your favorite Chevy is on the way. Call us at 859-623-3350 to reserve it, and we'll keep you updated throughout the entire process. See, it's that easy. Reserve your new Chevy today at jackburford.com. Your vehicle is now in transit.
I'm Michelle. And I'm Jennifer, and in the spring of 1992, Bishop Small Engine Repair was born in our mom and dad's barn in Ewell County.
Then in the fall of 1992, we made the move to Madison County, where we are today. With the support of our family, customers, and community, we have continued to grow in the outdoor power industry. With a full line of products from Cupcadet, Grasshopper, Eku, and Shindawa, we can help you tackle your yard so you can enjoy it with your family. Bishop Small Engine Repair, where our focus is our customer. Stop on in, 119 Northwest Avenue in Richmond. We can't wait to see ya.
Locally family-owned and operated Bluegrass Restoration and Construction is a full-service construction company offering full-service home maintenance. Bluegrass Restoration specializes in wind, fire, and water damage and mold remediation. With 24/7 emergency services, Bluegrass Restoration and Construction is here to serve you during any emergency. All their services are performed in-house with no subcontractors. No job is too big or small for Bluegrass Restoration and Construction. Give them a call at 859-353-1133.
Who makes the best meal in Richmond? Nuevo Vallarta. Friendly service, a place that's good for kids and good for groups. Head to Nuevo Vallarta on Big Hill Avenue in Richmond. Nuevo Vallarta is known for warm hospitality, great prices, great food, and the best margaritas and fajitas in town. Doesn't a huge 32-ounce ice-cold beer sound great? Start with an appetizer, order a la carte, or choose from their huge menu of Mexican favorites for grown-ups and kids. Nuevo Vallarta on Big Hill Avenue in Richmond.
Patrick O'Neill has been serving Central and Eastern Kentucky since 1995. When someone is accused of something they didn't do, or when a good person makes a mistake, they need the best representation they can find, and that's Patrick O'Neill. Whether it's criminal defense, Social Security, disability, personal injury, workers' compensation, or deeds and wills, when you need legal advice, trust the expertise of Patrick O'Neill. He will get you the money you deserve. His office is located in Jackson, but Patrick practices all over Central and Eastern Kentucky. For more information or for a free consultation, call 606-666-2990.
Happy Valentine's Day, and welcome back into the Jack Burford Chevrolet Sports Show. Samantha, in the commercial break, did ask me to be her Valentine, but I had to decline because she did not give me any chocolates or any gifts. So, no.
The guys should be the one receiving those. Boys, where are all the Valentines? I'm sure.
Yeah, you guys going to get any Valentine's Day dates or anything
yes,
afterward?
They got to have some Valentines.
Yeah, and Coach is, I know he's staying busy. But so, Coach, you talked about the state for the girls. Is it the same with the boys?
Yeah, it'll be the same. It'll be a prelim final Friday. We've got we qualified Cade Koistra here. He qualified for the 100 breast and then a couple relays. And then we had Luke Guile back here. He's going to be on a couple relays. Logan Cobb, he potentially could be on a relay. And then Logan Heinrich, he's going to swim on 2 relays. And then Caden Graves, he'll be in a couple relays. And then also he qualified for the 100 butterfly.
Okay, wow. So you got twice the Logans back there too. So,
Right.
So you guys in this competition, the boys won the 400 free. So talk about that race and kind of what the competition was like as you all pulled out that victory.
Yeah.
Well, anytime we swim against model, it's going to be a close race, and we're just proud of how our boys competed. We swam a really close race with them in the 200 free relay. It came down to a touch, but that was exciting.
Does that so describe for folks that don't know a lot about swimming? What would you compare that to? Like an overtime game in basketball? Like what does that mean? Like the deciding factor.
That could be someone's arm being longer than the other one.
Yeah, I mean it could be just like touch.
Okay,
yeah, pretty quick.
Wow. So that's
so point two would be a fraction of a second.
Wow, that's pretty. That is tight.
It is extremely.
So how do you all
tight.
decide that though? Like what shows that one hand touched before the other hand?
Well, we use the timing system, but then we also
it's
have
a touchpad, right?
Push buttons on the end, but you use a touchpad, so it registers to 1/100th of a second.
Okay, cool.
So tell us about how do you decide who goes first in the relay, who closes the relay, who's the middleman? Tell us about that.
A lot of it will deal with somebody's maybe potential mentality, or whether or not we want to get a lead in the race, or we feel like somebody might be an anchor that could close it out. It's situational. It really is, depending on the relay.
Yeah.
Well, so for the folks that don't know a lot about swimming, and with you all going to state, how can they stay involved, or how can they keep up with you all if they want to know more about the Madison Central Swim Team?
Yeah, we have our Facebook page. Also, we have a Twitter page that we put out tweets when we are at regionals and state. So stay in tune with that, and we'll get that information out. And then our athletics at Central, they have a page as well.
And the athletics department does a really good job of keeping folks up to date at Madison Central. Now, you all actually swim at the Y, right? Is that where you do your competitions and stuff?
Yeah, we train there, and we also have our swim meets, and then we'll travel around, usually close contests, maybe as far as Georgetown or as south as maybe Barberville, but usually in the Lexington, and we stay in Richmond a lot too.
How many competitions per year would you all say you all compete in?
We do about 7 or 8. I think that's a good number.
Yeah.
You don't want to do too many. So some of these kids, they do USA or they do YMCA meets on top of that, so it kind of is a full schedule. Anyway, you look at it.
So that's impressive. Yeah.
All right, anxious to hear how you guys are feeling and getting ready to move into state.
Yeah, we'll pass the mic around. Yeah, well, so what are you all doing between now and then to kind of get yourselves ready? We'll start here.
I'm working on technique right now, and just like feeling strong in the pool.
Okay.
And that's mostly it. Hello.
So yeah, same question, man. So what are you doing between now and then to kind of just get yourself ready and to try to bring home this state?
I think I'm working on mostly lengthening my stroke and eating the meats.
There you go. Yeah, you got it. And listen, Valentine's Day is the perfect day to eat the meats because it's you got all the steaks and everything out there.
Lots of carbs.
Yeah, same question for you.
Just going to practice and getting better. What you do?
That's one Logan answer. We'll get the other Logan answer.
I've definitely been trying to take it easier and stretch more. Kind of like what Luke said, getting proteined up, just trying to relax till my energy's ready for states.
When you look at the competition that you all have against the other teams, is there any kind of rivalry with you and the girls' team? Or do you all compete against each other any during practice or anything?
We don't really compete against the girls really. We mainly look at like model and people like that who are our main competitors really, because our team is just there we're like encouragement to each other. You know?
I want to know, as far as you guys are obviously great at this freestyle and the relay, but what is your favorite stroke? What do you love the most?
My favorite stroke actually is freestyle.
Okay.
So, and I
50 or the long stroke? Which one do you like?
I like sprints personally, like the 50.
50, not the 200.
Once it gets kind of lengthy, it can get a little annoying.
Yeah, same question with you. What's your favorite?
50 free.
He's a sprinter. Oh, he's not a talker, is he?
He's a swimmer. Okay, I got you.
All right.
Yeah, breaststroke.
All right, yeah.
You like the breaststroke.
So what do you like that so much for? Like, what about that stroke appeases you, I guess?
I think it's the power that goes into strokes instead of swimming or moving your arms so fast. It's more of how much power can you get per stroke. Also moving your arms fast, but it's all about the power.
So no one likes the butterfly or the backstroke? No,
Caden
no one in
does,
this
but he's
group.
not here.
Okay. So tell us, what's your favorite?
My favorite stroke is breaststroke because I like how technical it is, and not a lot of people are good at it, and just have a lot of thought that you have to have going into your race.
Was there a stroke that you've set a goal this year, or any of the four of you? Like, it may not be your best stroke, but you're like, this is a goal of mine, to get better at this stroke so that I can help out our team more.
I definitely wanted to get better at fly and maybe possibly beat Caden in it.
Yeah.
That'd be nice.
Did you do it?
Not yet.
Not yet. Next year.
Well, Coach, whenever you are so the state tournament itself, so what do you need to see from these guys as you all head into that state tournament to give themselves a shot to compete in that?
Yeah, I build their confidence up, and we work on mainly technique, and we rest a lot. We rest a lot because your muscles and your body just needs that prior to, and then just the positive energy, and just making sure that they're treating their bodies right, extra hydration, and then eating right and getting mentally prepared for it.
You stay busy coaching both these two teams. What's it like? Just is there anybody else that you'd like to give a shout out to? Maybe some assistants or anybody that help you run these two programs?
Yeah. Coach Alicia Henderson, she couldn't be here tonight, but she wanted to. But she's a great coach, and then also Coach Mandy Faulkner, who helps me with the YMCA team.
Okay.
She's a very valuable person as well.
If there's a parent out there that's got a young kid that would maybe want to get, there were a couple of them that said they started in the 4th grade. How could they go about getting involved in that? Where would they go to get their kids involved in swim?
Right. So they could come over to our YMCA and inquire about it, and then we'll get them started as early as 5 years old.
Wow. Okay.
We got a small group to where we can develop their swim stroke and then increase the yardage, et cetera, and then work their way up.
It is so important to get young children acclimated to the water so that they're not afraid of it, and just for safety reasons as well.
Yeah, last year, my daughter will be 5 in March, and we had her taking swim lessons last year. And, it's crazy to see, even as a parent, I see, she's okay, she's got it, that kind of thing. But you see some of these kids, and they're almost professional swimmers, if you will, because of how good they are out there.
Yeah, look at their shoulders.
Yeah, I still struggle. I'm 32. Yeah, I'm still 32. Yeah, so I'm 32 years old, and I even struggle getting out there sometimes. So yeah, it's very impressive what you guys are doing. Congratulations once again, and good luck in the state tournament. We appreciate y'all coming over.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, anytime, Coach. And once again, tell them where they can go to keep up with you on your state tournament.
Yeah, just go to our Madison Central High School swim and dive team Facebook post, or MCHS swim and dive on Twitter.
There you go. I appreciate you guys coming up. Folks, whether you're watching on Facebook or YouTube, or if you're watching on the TV channel or you're listening on the radio stations, we appreciate you all joining us here on the Jack Burford Chevrolet Sports Show, and we are not done. The model swim team, more swim coming up here on the sports show. When we come back, we'll step aside and come right back here to Jack Burford Chevrolet on this Valentine's Day.
That's right.
This is Jack Burford Chevrolet Sports Show.
What does in transit mean? When you see that on our website at jackburford.com, it means your favorite Chevy is on the way. Call us at 859-623-3350 to reserve it, and we'll keep you updated throughout the entire process. See, it's that easy. Reserve your new Chevy today at jackburford.com. Your vehicle is now in transit.
I'm Michelle. And I'm Jennifer. And in the spring of 1992, Bishop Small Engine Repair was born in our mom and dad's barn in Ewell County.
Then in the fall of 1992, we made the move to Madison County, where we are today. With the support of our family, customers, and community, we have continued to grow in the outdoor power industry. With a full line of products from Kokudet, Grasshopper, Echo, and Shindawa, we can help you tackle your yard so you can enjoy it with your family. Bishop Small Engine Repair, where our focus is our customer. Stop on in, 119 Northwest Avenue in Richmond. We can't wait to see you.
Locally family-owned and operated Bluegrass Restoration and Construction is a full-service construction company offering full-service home maintenance. Bluegrass Restoration specializes in wind, fire, and water damage and mold remediation. With 24/7 24/7 emergency services. Bluegrass Restoration and Construction is here to serve you during any emergency. All their services are performed in-house with no subcontractors. No job is too big or small for Bluegrass Restoration and Construction. Give them a call at 859-353-1133.
Who makes the best meal in Richmond? Nuevo Vallarta. Friendly service, a place that's good for kids and good for groups. Head to Nuevo Vallarta on Big Hill Avenue in Richmond. Nuevo Vallarta is known for warm hospitality, great prices, great food, and the best margaritas and fajitas in town. Doesn't a huge 32-ounce ice-cold beer sound great? Start with an appetizer, order a la carte, or choose from their huge menu of Mexican favorites for grown-ups and kids. Nuevo Vallarta on Big Hill Avenue in Richmond.
Patrick O'Neill has been serving Central and Eastern Kentucky since 1995. When someone is accused of something they didn't do, or when a good person makes a mistake, they need the best representation they can find. And that's Patrick O'Neill. Whether it's criminal defense, Social Security, disability, personal injury, workers' compensation, or deeds and wills, when you need legal advice, trust the expertise of Patrick O'Neill. He will get you the money you deserve. His office is located in Jackson, but Patrick practices all over Central and Eastern Kentucky. For more information or for a free consultation, call 606-666-2990.
Back here on the Jack Burford Chevrolet Sports Show. Appreciate all of our great sponsors, folks, for helping us get over here and talk some local sports. We've had a fun show, Samantha, and I love highlighting all these awesome athletes
exactly
that we have.
Right. Who would have thought we'd be talking baseball and swimming in the middle of winter?
Well, and we're coming off,
it's fantastic.
We had Central Wrestling do good and Southern Wrestling do good over the weekend with a regional title for Central and then a couple of individuals for Southern doing
and bowling.
Big
they
things.
had their state meet.
Yeah, and now we've got model swim, and I appreciate you all coming over with us.
That's right.
And Coach, first of all, 4 straight boys region championships. That's pretty cool what you guys are doing over there. So it's like a mini dynasty, if you will, for
it's a long history
the model boys swim
of fantastic
team.
Swimming.
So let's just talk about what you all have been able to do and how impressed you are with your young athletes.
Yeah, like Samantha mentioned, model has a pretty rich tradition of swimming excellence throughout all the years. Both my brother and I swam through the program, and we always had good success. And then him and I took over about 5 years ago and tried to reinstill that in our school and on our program. And the athletes that have been there the last 4 years, especially the two behind me here, Colin and Anthony, really kind of bought into what we were selling them, so to speak, and have taken charge and led by example throughout all 4 of those great seasons. We've just been blessed with talent and hard workers. So that's all it comes down to.
I went to a small school. I went to Jackson City up in Breathitt County, and it's a small school.
They didn't have swimming, did they?
No, we didn't have swimming. We didn't have a lot of things. But I always like to see the small schools have success. And it's hard whenever you are the small school to come in and compete with the athletes that these 5A and 6A. Technically in football, those schools have. So what do you think has given you all the success to go out there and do that on a consistent basis in swimming?
It just hard work and talent. Like you mentioned, especially in our region now. Madison Central has 40 kids entered in the meet. We had 24. It's just picking the right spots for the kids to do well in. These kids that are here with me, sacrificing and allowing me to put them in events that they're able to contribute to their team and have success in, and just unselfishness, pride, determination, hard work, all those things play into our success. And we've been fortunate as coaches, and they've done a great job of being team first mentality.
Before we talk to them, let's ask about state coming up. How prepared are they? I know they're excited. I can tell by their faces.
Sure.
Tell us about that.
Well, swimming's a sport that never stops. They get a couple weeks off in April, and then they're right back at it May through, the next time. So they're always very prepared. It's just kind of fine-tuning, the weeks leading up to the state meet. You find a couple of things that need help on after the regional championship meet, tweak a couple of things and improve and just get ready to race again. So these guys are almost at the professional level of swimming, to be honest with you. All 4 of them will swim in college at the next level. So as far as preparation goes, they're definitely prepared. They're ready to go. I saw them today at practice. They were chomping at the bit to get there. So.
Well, let's go through first. Let's have you tell us, what their names are and
Sure.
what they compete in, what races they compete in.
Well, to my left here is Olivia Stotts. She's pretty much a jack of all trades.
Okay.
This year she did the sprint events for us, 50 and 100 freestyle. But she's also been a 2IMer. She's been a 200 freestyle or backstroker. She even did the 500 for us a couple of times this season. So, wherever I need her to be is where she is, and she's been super unselfish.
And she set some region records this year.
She did,
Wow.
both in the 50 and the 100 freestyle. She's the current region record holder. Trying to get her to push over and get our school record. She's about a half a second off of that. So hopefully we'll get that next weekend too. And then behind her is Colin Jackson. He swam the 200 IM and 100 fly for us, but he's same thing. He can do anything. He's been a sprinter in the past. Did you set the region record in the 2 IM? So he's a region record holder as well. In the middle here is Victoria Taylor. She's 2 free, 2 IM, 100 breaststroke, 50 free, 100 free. She's the current region record holder in the 2 IM, which was set last weekend, and she set the breaststroke record last year for us for regionals. And then back here is Anthony Nasrallah. He did the 200 freestyle and the 100 freestyle for us, region champion in the 100 freestyle.
Now, Olivia and Victoria both won a pair of events in the relays this past weekend. So let's talk with her. So we'll start with you, Olivia. And, now your dad's a police officer, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So does he? What does he help
Are
you
you
train
afraid?
in?
Are you afraid he's
Okay,
gonna come in?
I've met her dad a lot. So yeah. So, but what? I mean, and does he work with you a lot? Maybe outside of practice and stuff, or does he let you just do your thing?
He kind of lets me do my
Okay.
thing. He's definitely invested in my swimming, even though he really doesn't know that much about it since he never swam. But he likes to think that he does.
Yeah.
But outside of swim, I don't really do much like training or weightlifting. We do dry land at practice,
Okay.
but that's about it for me. So.
Tell everybody that doesn't understand the sport of swimming what dryland involves.
Dryland is more like, I'd say like body weight exercises. Like sometimes we run and do stuff like that, but normally it's like ab exercises or some squats and maybe like incorporating medicine balls somewhat. But yeah, it's like outside the pool.
Yeah, things
Okay.
we probably should be doing.
Yeah. At my advanced age, Samantha, I think I need to be working out some. But let's talk to these guys behind you some. And so you are tall, obviously. Does that give you an advantage, or does that kind of make it more difficult for you when you're
no,
swimming?
I think it gives me an advantage. I have, more of a reach to grab more water.
Okay, yeah.
So I think it gives me more of an advantage.
So what is your
Yeah.
favorite, stroke that you do?
Probably freestyle. I like sprint freestyle. Just get going, splash and dash.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, so I want to know, you got to be competitive with your brothers at some point, right?
Yeah.
Do you all talk smack about who's faster, who's
a little
not?
bit. I think I may hold the title in a couple races now, but hopefully I'll take it all the way and beat them all.
He's got a lot of brothers that have all swam.
Okay.
So very competitive.
Well, I think do you think that helps you whenever you are competing?
Yeah,
to have that.
hand down knowledge and whatnot.
Okay, well, there you go. Let's pass that over to Victoria. So, Victoria, you also won a pair of events during the region. Just talk about that momentum and how you can carry that into the state tournament.
So I did win my pair of events, but I wasn't on my best time, so I definitely have some motivation to go faster this coming weekend. And I'm really hoping, like my 100 breast, last year I went faster at regionals than I did this year, which the circumstances were a little different, so I was like fine with that. But I think at state, I definitely am excited to have another chance to swim again and hopefully drop some time.
So for those people that may not know, tell them where you're going to college.
Next year I'm going to Texas A&M to
Wow.
continue to swim.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, when you obviously had a lot of schools reaching out to you, what made you want to choose Texas A&M?
So, yeah, I talked to some different places, and I went down on some official visits to some different schools, and I could just tell that is where I'll definitely fit in the most and have the best future career for my swim and also academic-wise.
Wow, okay. All right, so we got one more. Let's get him on here, and let's talk. So, what is your favorite stroke to compete in?
Sprint freestyle.
What makes you like that one the most?
I just like it the most because, like Colin said, it's a splash and dash. You know, it's just all out, and I just like that about it.
How long have you been swimming?
I've been swimming since I was about 5 years old.
See, that's all of them that we have met have all been swimming since they were little.
Do you think that gives you an advantage over somebody that's maybe just taken over the sport? And I feel like if you've got that experience, and you can kind of tell when you're you're losing some breath, or so just talk about maybe some of those experiences and what helps you out there on in the water.
Yeah, definitely. Since I've been swimming basically like my whole life, I've had a lot of experience, and swim is a sport that's really hard to just pick up, at like a certain age. You can't just like say, oh, I just want to start swimming, Other sports, it's a little bit easier, but swimming is very unique in that like you use all your body whenever you swim. So a lot of people aren't used to that whenever they first start swimming. So that just gives me an advantage.
Yeah, and that breathing technique, to think about that, how you describe that as far as how you guys learn, because they're not holding their breath. They've got to learn how to breathe.
Yeah, I mean, do y'all wear goggles? Yeah, see, yes, that's one thing I've always been impressed. Some people that can keep their eyes open underwater.
Though. They're not the
No, they're out there. You got to go.
No.
I mean, you see what Michael Phelps does.
Oh, yeah.
You don't have a favorite
Yeah.
swimmer? Do you watch the Olympic stuff a lot? Do you have anybody that you like to watch and maybe kind of pattern your technique after?
Yeah, definitely. I try not to watch one specific Olympian because I just want to, get everything I can whenever I'm watching. But I do like to watch the sprint freestylers because I like to, just try and copy their technique and what they're doing in the water and try to imply that, like, when I'm swimming.
Yeah, we'll pass that. That's a question to all of you.
Yeah, it's like over this past summer, I was really invested in watching the Olympics, and especially, obviously, the events that I swim. I'm definitely like looking at what they're doing as they're in breaststroke. You do pull out off the wall, so that's kind of my weakness. So I'm definitely watching the Olympians and seeing like what they're good at and how they do their stroke and how it's different from mine, and just like Anthony said, apply it to my swimming also.
Okay. And it's kind of fun to follow all these Olympians on social media too, because they really talk about some mental preparedness and the difficulties that they face too.
Yeah, I definitely watch the Olympics. One of my favorites, Caleb Dressel, it's a sprint freestyle. It's kind of interesting to watch their turns and their underwaters because they're like incredibly good at it. So, if I can try and copy that, it definitely helped me out.
Okay. Olivia?
This past Olympics, there were a lot of people or swimmers that were around our age, actually, seniors in high school, if not like freshmen in college. So I like to watch those people just because I know that they're the same age as me and they've been probably swimming for just as long as I have. So it's like really cool to see them competing at like such a high level at such a young age against other Olympians who have been in like multiple Olympics, even since the same age that they are.
Well, go ahead.
Well, I said before we're about to wrap things up.
It goes so fast. I want to know. We know where Victoria's going to college, but does anybody else have any this is where I really want to go?
I haven't announced it yet, but I guess.
Yeah, but I love this. I love this. Sports show. There we go. That's what we got.
I just committed to Butler University.
Wow! Congratulations. So Olivia Stotts going to Butler. Nice. Well, congratulations. You guys got anywhere? You got somewhere in mind that you want to go to?
I've been looking at a couple places. I still have another year, but places like Xavier, Bellarmine, my brother goes there, Center. Just a couple places I've been looking at.
We've had some Madison Countyans swim at Xavier,
I haven't decided yet, but I'm trying to keep my options in state and just weigh my options before I decide on a place I want to go.
It is a big decision.
Well,
it is.
Congrats to all of you. And, Coach, obviously you got to be proud about this team that you've got.
Absolutely. Just hope that the underclassmen can just, see what these guys have gone through, their hard work and their success, and try to emulate that to the best of their ability moving forward.
Before we let you go, tell folks where they can go to keep up with this team as you all head into the state tournament.
You can follow us on our Facebook page. It's Model Swimming, and then Model Athletics has a Twitter page as well that they do a pretty good job of keeping up with on a daily basis.
I've got to talk to Scotty. Now, some of his pictures, got to get better taking pictures. Some of them can be blurry at times. I have to give him a hard time, but I love Scotty.
You got to give him credit, man.
He's everywhere,
he's out
too.
there. He's doing it.
Yeah.
You know, I haven't had an AD like that for a while. And,
He loves the kids, and he loves. I was talking to him. Keaton Hall they broke their record last week at
basketball.
So I mean, it's just. It's really impressive what you all are doing at Model, and we appreciate you all coming over with. Good luck in the state tournament.
Thank you all so much for having us. Appreciate it,
folks. That'll wrap things up for us today on this Valentine's Day edition of the Jack Burford Chevrolet Sports Show. As we head off the air, have a great rest of your Monday evening, and go say thank you to all of our great sponsors for helping us bring these awesome, talented kids over to the show, and these great coaches who helped lead them in the right direction.
That's right.
For Samantha Burford, Dawson Rule, and Gage Hill, I'm Michael Watkins. We'll see you next time on the Jack Burford Chevrolet Sports Show. Happy Valentine's Day.